Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy ZagTech2995 here, and today we are back to Dimension of Monster Girls. So, in the last gameplay video, we found out that we are playing as Morgan, who's a really depressed cashier. He went to go visit his family, but his boat crashed and he awakened on an island that had a lemia, which is a half snake, half chick. Next, he met a kraken chick, and after that, we met a alrune, which is a plant chick. And after that, we ended up going to the village where humans live with monster girls, and we just met Xander Cage last time. And we also, an important thing that we figured out was they've established that you can only get bitten 3 times. When you get bit, you're claimed by a monster girl. So the maximum is 3, because they bit a dude 5 or 7 times and he died because he's not the genetic freak like Scott Steiner. So they were like, yeah, no, 3 is all we can do. So yeah, we got bit by the lemia, we got bit by the kraken, and we got bit by the alrune. And I told you guys at the end that so far, the way I've been feeling, because we gotta choose between one of the 3. So the one that I'm feeling so far is between the alrune and the kraken. I might warm up to the lemia, but right now, no, I'm not feeling it. All right, so let's continue. I see. They left you in the dark about many things. You'll have to forgive them for that. Monster girls tend to get overexcited when they find a human they can mark. Their excitement means that they're likely to forget about important things like answering where you are. Do you know? Yes, I do. Keep it on my mind because it sounds unbelievable. At this point, dude, I'll believe anything. At this point, I'll believe anything, dude. I don't care. You were supposed to die. What? What? Not just you, but every human here, including me, was supposed to die. We were all giving a second chance at life by a portal that appeared to us right before we were about to die. The bright light in the ocean. I remember that portal. Where did it bring us? Are we still on Earth? I don't think so. We seem to be in some sort of alternate dimension. In this dimension, monster girls exist. Because why not, right? Why not? Quick question. I didn't think of this before, but are there monster boys too? Thinking ahead, 200 IQ. No, not here at least. There might be an entirely different dimension containing them. Who knows? See, smart rating right there, smart rating. Alright, y'all found a loophole behind that. Good job. This is nuts. It's a lot to take in. Most guys are like you. Just the guys. What are the girls who arrive in this dimension like? There hasn't been any record of a girl arriving to this dimension. It's always been males. Only males? How can that be? We theorize that girls get teleported to the monster boy dimension I mentioned. We don't have any solid proof, but some findings seem to indicate it. I'm not really interested in hearing about theories. Wait a second. If there are only monster girls, then how do they reproduce? Ha! How do you think? How do I think? Well, I suppose they could reproduce asexually, but they seem too complicated for that. There are no monster boys or other males that look similar enough to them except... us? Ha ha ha! Your face is priceless! I never get tired of seeing the reaction when someone realizes that. They don't want to keep us as pets? Pets? You really were confused. They kept saying how they wanted to mark and claim me. What else was I supposed to think other than that they wanted to own me? They do want you to be theirs, to be their husband. But it's essentially a monster girl's way of proposing to you. Well, okay then. After a bite, or bites in your case, you have 5 days to think about whether you'll accept or reject them. Wait, 5 days? Hold on. No. That's not enough time, okay? That's not. I'm more of a monthly kind of guy, you know, because marriage, that's like forever. Well, it should be, you know. Most cases, like 70 or 80% of the time, it's not really the case. But like, so dating, that's more of like a, okay, if I hang out with this person enough, then fine, I like them. But like, 5 days for a marriage? Bruh. No. No, that's too short for me. During the 5 days, they will court you and try to get you to like them. For you, you'll have to either pick one of the girls that bit you or choose none. Okay, no pressure there. If you pick a girl, then you will become officially bonded to them, and a symbol of them will appear on your neck. If you pick nobody, then a black X symbol will appear instead. Both kind of symbols show monster girls that you are not to ever be bitten again. Oof, okay. That's rough. Their mana won't do anything to someone who already has a symbol anyways. So 3 girls are trying to court me. Well, Captain said there was a lot of fish in the sea. I don't think this is what he meant. I knew it! I knew there would be a callback to it! Let's go! I knew it! A Lemia, a Kraken, and an Alrune. Those are 3 very different types of monster girls. They sure are, in personality too. Hey, are the relationships unequal? Only humans are marked and the girls did say they want to own me? The relationships are different from Earth relationships. Monster girls run this world and outnumber us by about 4 to 5 times. Okay. They do indeed think and refer to their human spouses as theirs, but they don't mean it in a bad way. The vast majority treat their partner very well and love them with all their heart. Treat us well, huh? Each of them threatened to forcibly bite me, and the Alrune tried to. All 3 restrained me and wouldn't let me go no matter how much I asked. Don't hold it against them. Their bites are probably the only hostility you'll see from them towards you. Single monster girls are extremely desperate for a human mate, and it's in their nature to try to capture any free human they see. I see. Tired? Tell you what, I'll set you up with a small house. You take a long rest and think about what I said. I think you'd regret it if you didn't give these girls a chance. Yeah, dude, give them a chance. Now that you've been marked, it's either choose one of them within 5 days or spend the rest of your life here single. Okay, that's it. I'm choosing one of them because being single for the rest of my life is my personal hell. That and play Crash Bandicoot non-stop. Those are my 2 personal hells right there. Jesus. Monster girls can't even bond with someone who has an X symbol. It actually functions as a repellent, believe it or not. The X symbol makes any monster girl within a Mitri extremely uncomfortable. They'll even get sick if they spend too long around that person. Damn, that person is pretty much like a leper. God damn. I have to decide if I'm going to be with a monster girl in only 5 days or be forever single even if I change my mind in the future? What kind of stupid ass rule is that? Don't ask me, it's how their mana works. Alright, I'll sleep on it. That's what I like to hear. You'll be falling for them in no time, dude. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Xander Cage. Yeah? About that house you're gonna set me up with, I don't have much money on me. Don't worry about it. It's on me for the first 3 months. Okay. You focus solely on the girls. Besides, Earth money's no good here. Wow, that's great to know. He really wants me to be one of them. Can I do that? Absolutely. You're not being single, buddy. That's not an option. That is not an option. I'll admit that they're all strangely attractive despite their vastly different bodies. But can I really fall in love with one of them so quickly? Thanks, I appreciate it. No problem. Xander leads me to a house that looks fairly new and tells me to wait for him. A few monster girls and other human guys pass by, welcome me to the village. I can't believe this is my new home. It's just as the Kraken said, there's no hope of getting back. Mom, Dad. Sorry for the wait. Here you go. Xander hands me the key to the house. Thanks. Although we've made some advances thanks to a few smart guys ending up here, the technology is still years behind Earth from what I've been told. I wouldn't know myself because I haven't been on Earth for 16 years. 16 years? When did you get here? When I was 10. I was so scared back then. I remember when I first saw my wife. I thought she was gonna eat me. I can relate to that. I thought the Lamia was gonna eat me when I first saw her. It didn't help that I had major arachnophobia. I cried rivers when she bit me. So, if I was in the game, I'd be Xander. I'd be Xander. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Oh my god. Monster girls will even bite children? If the child is at least 10, if the child is at least 10, but they'll wait until he's 18 before they have sex. They don't bite if he is any younger, though, because of safety concerns. At ages 10 to 12, only one monster girl is allowed to bite. At age 13 to 15, up to 2 can bite. At 16 and over, it's the usual maximum of 3. Damn, he's dropping knowledge on our ass. As you've been told, their mana can be a little dangerous, so they try not to inject us with too much for our age. Monster girls have a lot of rules that they follow very strictly for both their benefit and for ours. And if they break them, just like in our world, there are jails here, but it's uncommon for rules to be broken. There are much less malicious monster girls than humans. Most will never break a rule unless they absolutely have to. One rule is to never harm a human outside of marking them. Monster girls don't tolerate violence against us since in general they're so much stronger than we are. There was an exception about 30 years ago when a human went genocidal. So Killmonger, okay. He started killing every monster girl he came across with a gun he was teleported with. Eventually he was immobilized by a slime girl and killed by a harpy, a bird-like monster girl. Whoa. Yeah, so if you're worried about the strength of monster girls, don't be. Even if they're upset with you, they won't hurt you. So we don't have to worry about any domestic abuse. Gotcha. So no Chris Bound thing. I know that shit's old, but hey, my references can't all be hip. That does make me feel a lot better. I'll tell you all about the rules they follow later. You look like you're about to pass out. Get some sleep, Morgan. Thanks, I'm exhausted. I opened the door to my house with the key Xander gave me. The house is pretty nice. I wasn't expecting something like this from the way houses look in the village. An interior decorator was probably brought to this dimension. There seems to be electricity, but as Xander said, the technology is pretty basic. It's as if I've gone back decades. I'm so gonna miss the internet. I lie down onto the bed and I'm immediately taken into dreamland. My first day in this strange world has come to an end. So wait, this was just the first day? Okay. The next day, one day after being bitten. So we got 4 more days, guys. 4 more days. Okay? Count of 4. Where am I? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in a village in another dimension. You know, the huge. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to get a job at some point, but for the next few days, I have to deal with the monster girls who bit me. Is that Xander? Coming! Alright, who wants to bet it's one of the monster girls? Let me see. If I'm gonna pick a guess. If it's not Xander, I'm gonna guess the Limia. So if it's one of the monster girls, I win. But if it's like the Limia, I get 10 extra points. I open the door expecting to see Xander, but that's not who I see. I jump back as soon as I look at her. I knew it! Let's go! Let's go! There you are. How did you find me? Monster girls have a special sense of feel when the one they marked is nearby. If that's the case, then there's no use running from them. Your neck. You've been bitten by 2 others. Why'd you run away from me? Now I have to compete for your affections. You've got to be kidding me, stupid human. She pouts at me. She's a lot less threatening now that I know that it's really unlikely that she'll hurt me. Maybe you should have explained things better and not scared me half to death. Don't you get let me with me, human. You would have been terrified regardless of what I did. I was gonna explain everything, but you just ran away. Do you know how lucky you are to be marked by me? Very. I come from a rich, influential family. You could live out the remainder of your life in luxury if you choose me. Now just hold on a minute. Both Lemmy and I turned towards the door I had left open. There stands the Kraken to bit me. Don't go trying to win him over without us all here first. A Kraken bit you? This will be easier than I thought. Human, you do not want to be with a Kraken. They are extremely possessive and you'll never have a moment to yourself. Is that supposed to be a negative? I'll shower him with much more love and affection than you ever would. Darling, I'm sorry for scaring you away. I only wish to care for and protect you. She walks in front of me and gives me a warm smile. I try really hard not to, but I end up looking down at her chest. Of course we do. Why not? Choose me and you can touch them all you want. Get those melons out of his face, you walking piece of calamari. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Ow, don't push me. Hey, don't fight. Stay out of this, human. What happened to waiting until everyone's here? Everyone is here. No, there's still one more girl that was bitten by an Alrune last. I know, she's in the room. She's hiding behind that chair. I look at where the Kraken's pointing and see vines coming out from behind the chair. Hi. An Alrune? Curses, she might be a challenge. Their shy, innocent demeanor has been known to win over men. She's a threat, but I'm not? Krakens rarely ever win over a human unless they are the only one to bite them. I heard about one Kraken who bit 4 men and lost each time. What a poor excuse for a monster girl. Oof, that's rough. Hahaha, that was you. Why would you just give up now? Don't be so mean to her. She has a right to compete for him just as much as you do. Quiet, Alrune. I'm sorry. If anyone should worry, it should be you. See how mean she is to me, the Alrune? You don't want such an immature girl as your wife. No, you need a woman who can treat you well and be there for you when you need her. I think he should pick me. I have tasty and healthy nectar he can drink when he's hungry. I know where to find any kinds of fruit and vegetable, and I'm low maintenance. I mostly need only water and sunlight to survive. The 3 monster girls argue amongst themselves for the next few minutes. I stay silent for the most part, sharing my thoughts infrequently. Human, which one of us appeals to you the most at the moment? Huh? I'm curious as well. I'd like to know who's leading the race to win your heart. I want to know too. You want me to pick one of you three? That is what I said. Such an idiot. Choose who has made the biggest impression on you in both looks and personality. I won't be upset if you don't choose me. Please be honest. I have to think about this carefully. Which girl should I choose? No! Damn it, I hate this shit, dude. Oh my god. I knew this shit was gonna happen eventually. I just didn't think it'd be this soon. Alright, so from what I've said, based on what I've been telling you guys, I guess my answer is the owl rune. So, there we go. The girl that appeals to me most at the moment is the owl rune. She's the most humanoid. I don't know if I could be with someone who has... My bad, wrong voice. I don't know if I could be with someone who has the lower body of a snake or a squid. That is why the owl rune is my choice. It also helps that she has a really cute, shy personality. Cute? Thank you for picking me and calling me cute. What is wrong with having the lower body of a snake? Does this mean we stand no chance? Maybe if I could get used to it, but there's only a short time before I have to choose. Looks like we'll have to step up our game. I do not like you, but I agree with that. I knew she would be a challenge. The owl rune looks quite uncomfortable at being thought of as a threat in their competition. I'm not completely against the idea of being with the other two as they are still attractive, but the owl rune seems like the best choice if I'm forced to choose. I need to learn more about each of them first before I can truly decide. Now that that's out of the way, a thought has occurred to me. I do not even know your name, human. That's right, I never told any of them my name, and I don't know any of their names either. My name is Morgan. My name is Jeff. Bruh, that meme died so long ago. I'm just pulling at this point. I'm just pulling at this point, dude. Oh my god. I'm Rihanna, darling. My name is Iris. You may call me Mistress Patrice. Wow, that's an interesting name. I'm not calling you my mistress. Why not? I'm practically royalty. I deserve your respect. How pretentious. Coming from a rich family does not give you the right to act like he's your servant. Humans may belong to us, but that is not but that is not what it means for them to be ours. He will not be a servant. I only want him to be aware that I hold a higher ranking than him. That is why he cannot simply refer to me with only my name. You can call me by only my name, I don't mind. Neither do I. Or if you prefer, you can call me honey, darling, lover, or whatever loving pet name you can come up with. I'll stick with your name. Fine, I will not lose out to them. You may call me by only my name until you choose me. We are bounded together. If he chooses you. I have no doubt he will when it's time for him to pick. There's only 4 days left until he has to decide. Are we all gonna court him at the same time, or should we each get an amount of time with him? I'd prefer to have some alone time with Morgan. Of course she would. She wants to drag us to the bottom of the seas, of course. Me too. I do not want to have a deal with you two while I show him who the correct choice is. I'm glad we all agree. How should we split our time with him? Might I suggest we each get an entire day with him to ourselves and share the final day before his decision? That sounds fair. I call first. Second, I'm the last. I'm guessing I have no say in this. Afraid not, dear. We don't have much time to court you. And the longer we spend here, the less time I'll have with you, since I'm first. Come, human. You will not even want to see the others after your day with me. I suppose I should follow her. I'm really doing this. I'm giving this a serious consideration. These girls want to marry me, which is way more than anything a human girl wanted from me. Hey, true. Think of the positives, man. Think of the positives. It feels rather nice to be desired despite the fact that I have even less here than I did back on Earth. You know what? I'm gonna save it right here. Boop-a-doop-boo, save. Okay, double click, triple click. All right, there. All right. This was a interesting episode right here. So Xander dropped a lot of knowledge on our ass. I appreciate that. So we only got 5 days, and this is day 1. This is day 1 that we're on. Okay, we got 5 days to choose who we're gonna marry. So the pressure is extremely high right now. So, I'm gonna keep an open mind, although I still have my ranking. I'm gonna keep an open mind while I go on these dates, and everything hopefully should be good. I'm really excited about this. I am really, really excited about this because so far this has been like a lot more clever than I thought it was gonna be. Like they explained that there's no monster boys here, there's only monster girls, and like there might be another dimension where it's like gender bended. So I appreciate those subtle touches, like love it. So yeah, guys, let me know who you like down in the comment section. Yeah, that's right, you. I'm asking you. If you had to choose, who would you go with so far? That, and if there's a reference that I made that you guys liked, let me know. And as always, guys, rock out and scream, cuckoo ka-choo. Bye-bye!